Gentlemen, what happens when the calmest man in the room, the quiet observer, and the master of self-control finally snaps? When the Sigma male, known for his independence and unshakable composure, reaches his breaking point, the results can be unexpected, and yes, even terrifying. But let's make one thing clear. The Sigma's breaking point doesn't look like everyone else's. He doesn't lose control, throw tantrums, or lash out irrationally. Instead, his transformation is precise, calculated, and often leaves a lasting impact on everyone involved. Today, we're diving deep into the terrifying things that happen when a Sigma male reaches his breaking point. From cold, calculated actions to complete reinvention, we'll uncover why these moments aren't signs of weakness, but displays of the Sigma's ultimate strength. And if you're intrigued by the Sigma mindset and want to level up your understanding of what it takes to thrive in any situation, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. This is your invitation to join a community that's all about self-mastery, independence, and unapologetic power. Let's dive in. Number 1. The silent storm erupts. Picture this: a Sigma male sitting in silence, his calm demeanor intact despite mounting pressures. But underneath that quiet exterior, a storm is brewing. Unlike others who explode in fits of rage, the Sigma's breaking point manifests in a chilling silence that speaks louder than any words ever could. Imagine a dam holding back immense pressure for years. It finally cracks, not with an earth-shattering noise, but with a slow, steady, and unstoppable force that floods everything in its path. When the Sigma male silence breaks, it's not an outburst, it's a carefully orchestrated release. For example, think of a workplace scenario where a Sigma has been overlooked or undermined repeatedly. He doesn't shout or complain. Instead, one day, he submits his resignation, leaving behind a trail of unmatched work ethic and an organization scrambling to replace his value. The Sigma's silent eruption isn't about creating chaos. It's about regaining control. His ability to turn breaking points into calculated responses is what makes this transformation so unnerving for those around him. Number 2. Total emotional shutdown. Sigmas are known for their ability to maintain emotional equilibrium. They process pain internally, rarely exposing their vulnerabilities. However, when pushed to their limit, they don't just distance themselves, they shut down completely. Imagine someone you've always counted on suddenly becoming a wall of indifference. It's not anger, it's complete detachment. A Sigma male reaches this stage when he realizes that his emotions are being manipulated or drained. For instance, consider a relationship where a Sigma has given his all but repeatedly faced betrayal or disrespect. Instead of arguing or trying to fix things, he silently detaches, leaving the other person bewildered by his sudden coldness. Story time. A Sigma friend of mine had been dealing with a toxic business partner for years. When he reached his breaking point, he didn't confront them. He shut down emotionally, dissolved the partnership quietly, and walked away to build an even more successful venture. A Sigma male's emotional shutdown is not a retreat, it's a boundary. It's his way of preserving his energy for things and people that truly matter. Number 3. Masterful redirection of energy. When most people hit their breaking point, they crumble under the pressure or spiral into negative behaviors. But the Sigma male? He transforms. All the frustration and pain become fuel for his next big move. Think of it like a phoenix rising from the ashes. A Sigma who's been let down by life doesn't wallow in self-pity. He channels that energy into something productive. It could be starting a new business, mastering a skill, or pursuing a passion project he's been putting off. Let me share a story. A Sigma I know had been working in a high-stress corporate job. When his boss publicly humiliated him one too many times, he didn't retaliate. Instead, he quietly resigned and poured all his energy into starting his own consultancy. Within a year, his company had overtaken his former employer in market share. For a Sigma, breaking points are launching pads for greatness. Their ability to turn adversity into achievement is what sets them apart from the rest. Number 4. The unmasking of hidden strengths. Breaking points often reveal aspects of a person that were previously hidden. For the Sigma male, this means tapping into strengths he rarely showcases: determination, leadership, or even a fiery passion that catches everyone off guard. Take the example of a Sigma who's always been the quiet observer in a group. When a crisis hits and no one steps up, he suddenly takes charge, solving problems with precision and decisiveness. In a personal story, a Sigma colleague of mine faced a massive financial setback when his business partner abandoned a project. Instead of crumbling, he took the reins, worked tirelessly, and turned the project into a huge success, all while revealing a level of resilience none of us had ever seen. The Sigma's hidden strengths make him a force to be reckoned with. When pushed to his limits, he doesn't just survive, he thrives in ways that leave others in awe. Number 5. The cold, calculated retaliation. Sigmas don't believe in petty revenge. If they retaliate, it's a masterclass in precision. Their breaking point doesn't lead to impulsive actions, but to carefully planned moves that leave lasting impacts. Imagine a Sigma in a toxic work environment. Instead of arguing with his coworkers or complaining to HR, he quietly collects evidence, builds his case, and then exposes the problem in a way that ensures justice while maintaining his dignity. Story time. A Sigma I once worked with had been unfairly treated by a client. Instead of reacting emotionally, he delivered the project flawlessly and used the experience to secure a bigger, better client, leaving the original one in his dust. A Sigma's retaliation is not about anger. It's about justice and self-respect. It's calculated, effective, and often leaves those who wronged him regretting their actions. Number 6. The vanishing act. Sigmas are known for their ability to disappear when things get overwhelming. When they reach their breaking point, this vanishing act becomes even more pronounced. This isn't ghosting, it's strategic. By removing themselves from toxic environments, relationships, or obligations, they reclaim their peace and prioritize their well-being. For example, a Sigma male in a draining friendship might suddenly stop responding to calls and texts. He doesn't owe anyone an explanation because his peace is non-negotiable. When a Sigma disappears, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a declaration of independence. Number 7. Relentless self-reflection. Breaking points often lead Sigmas to deep introspection. They analyze every detail of the situation, looking for lessons and areas for growth. Imagine a Sigma sitting alone after a major fallout, not blaming others but asking, "What can I learn from this? How can I grow?" This relentless self-reflection makes them stronger and wiser with every challenge they face. For a Sigma, every breaking point is an opportunity for self-improvement. Number 8. Building walls higher than ever before. After experiencing betrayal or disappointment, a Sigma male reinforces his boundaries. He becomes even more selective about who he lets into his life. A Sigma's heightened boundaries protect his peace and ensure only the most deserving people have access to his energy. Number 9. A new level of independence. The lone wolf goes full-on alpha predator. Breaking points often strip away the unnecessary, leaving the Sigma male standing alone, but not lonely. When a Sigma reaches his breaking point, he doesn't just walk away from reliance on others. He sprints into a whole new dimension of self-sufficiency. It's like upgrading from a trusty Swiss Army knife to a full-blown survival kit complete with a GPS, flamethrower, and a bear deterrent whistle. Picture this: a Sigma male in the middle of a life meltdown, surrounded by people offering advice he didn't ask for. One friend suggests therapy, another says he should talk it out, and one even offers crystals to balance his energy. The Sigma just nods, calmly thanks them, and builds a life raft out of the metaphorical debris of his struggles. No life coach needed. He is his own compass. Here's the twist. This newfound independence isn't just practical, it's almost spiritual. The Sigma male taps into reserves of strength he didn't even know he had. Suddenly, he's mastering skills that others pay courses to learn, launching businesses on shoestring budgets, or even creating that fitness routine people can't stop asking about. Let's get real. Most of us need a team to thrive. But the Sigma? He's out here thriving solo, making other people question why they ever needed validation to begin with. Imagine someone reinventing their entire life while you're still Googling how to stop procrastinating. That's the Sigma after his breaking point, an absolute juggernaut of self-reliance. Humorous perspective. Think of it like this. If society is a theme park, most people ride the Ferris wheel of life, going round and round, hoping for a good view. The Sigma, however, skips the queue, dismantles the Ferris wheel, and turns it into a rocket to explore the stars. When a Sigma hits a new level of independence, he doesn't just cut ties with what's holding him back. He becomes the blueprint for self-sufficiency, leaving others wondering how they ever lived so tethered to approval. Number 10. The creation of a legacy, turning pain into immortality. When most people hit rock bottom, they look for a soft cushion. When the Sigma hits his breaking point, he carves his initials into the rock and uses it as the foundation for his legacy. No drama, no tears, just pure, unfiltered action. A Sigma male's breaking point isn't a stop sign, it's a green light. After the dust settles, he looks at his challenges, shrugs, and says, "All right, time to build something the world won't forget." Whether it's a business empire, a groundbreaking idea, or even just a life so well-lived that it inspires others, the Sigma male doesn't just move on. He moves upward. Here's a visual. Imagine the Sigma walking away from a toxic job or relationship. Most people might sulk, binge-watch TV, or tweet passive-aggressive quotes. Not the Sigma. Instead, he's out there writing a book, inventing something revolutionary, or starting a community that grows into a global phenomenon. One classic example? Think of historical figures like Nikola Tesla. The man faced constant ridicule, financial setbacks, and betrayal. Did he quit? No. He created inventions so ahead of their time that we're still using them today. That's Sigma energy. If life were a reality TV show, the Sigma male's breaking point would be that dramatic plot twist moment when the underdog becomes the MVP. Everyone else is left reeling, saying, "Wait, wasn't he struggling like 2 episodes ago?" Meanwhile, the Sigma is out there winning awards, sipping coffee in his penthouse, and thinking about his next move. For a Sigma, breaking points are the ultimate catalyst. Instead of letting pain define him, he molds it into a masterpiece, ensuring that his name echoes long after he's gone. It's not just about living well, it's about leaving a mark so profound that people decades from now will say, "Now that guy, he was onto something." Gentlemen, Sigma males don't crumble under pressure, they transform. Breaking points are moments of growth, strength, and reinvention. If this resonates with you, like this video and subscribe to join a community dedicated to mastering the Sigma mindset. Having said this, embrace your breaking points. They're the moments that define your power.